Alright, got me a new ukulele. Kailua, I want to say, Kailua. It's a Soprano. It's 35 bucks. Before I go into what I think about this, I'll just play it for a second so you can hear it. Alright, this is the Kailua Soprano. 35 bucks on Amazon, as I said. You might be surprised this $35 ukulele came with Aquila, whatever you say, Nowgut strings. It's a pretty expensive add-on for a cheap ukulele. But I like it. I like it a lot. It's got everything on it where there's writing. The name brand here, the little logo, this jive around the sound hole with their logo kind of over and over. You can see the same pattern there and there. It is all engraved. It's pretty deeply in there too. This is not a sticker, any means, any of that kind of stuff that can come off. If you look at the body of it, it's obviously laminate. It's 35 stinking bucks, right? It's two pieces on the sides, a couple pieces on the back. The neck, we have a joint here at the body. You see another joint if you turn it sideways, sliding up there. Yeah, typical stuff. It feels really solidly made. It's got the dots on the 5, 7, 10, 12. That's right. It goes up to 12 just at the body. And you get to the 13, 14, 15 with the dot, and then 16. And it's got the side dots also, which I like. As you can see up here, right by the body of the guitar, the dots get off just a little bit. And you couldn't really see it in the video, but there's a little craftsmanship issue right on there. It just looks, I don't know, it says it's handcrafted, so maybe someone's hands were shaking at the time. Whatever, I don't care. It's 35 bucks. And then here, some of the finishing touches on it aren't grade A. You can actually see in the video, yeah, a little white spot there. That's just, if they didn't stain it right or something. But then we have a little bit of the same quality control issues like on the seam here. It just looks like it wasn't finished perfectly like you'd expect from like even an $85 instrument. But this is 35 stinking dollars. And the back on this thing, I don't know if you can tell, it's got a killer arch. It's actually a better arch than some of my other more expensive ones. Not that I have a lot of super expensive ones. You can watch my videos and see how unexpensive my expensive ones are. But because of that, it gives it killer sustain. And it just finished its sustain just now. So however long that was, you can go back and watch your video and see how long. It's probably 5-6 seconds. This thing hangs on for dear life. It's got a lot of sustain. The tuners, they're tight, so they grab well, which I like a lot. My only fear is that I don't know what these tuning things are made of. They're plastic. I have never. I don't know. I hope they don't break. Let's just say that. If they do, this thing's $35, and I will get new tuners for it because I think I'm gonna keep this for a long time. I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of it. I may never even upgrade. That's right. This is my first Soprano that is not my Waterman, which the Waterman has its place too. And maybe I'll grab the Waterman and do a sound difference so you can see how they sound a little different. Other things to consider, the strings, for those who are anal about this stuff and actually know what they're doing, the strings might be a little high there toward the end. So you could, I don't know what this thing's made of, this saddle. This part's wood, I can tell you that much. I can see the grain in it. This probably plastic, so I guess I could take that off and sand it down a little bit gently. I don't know. But it's got the Aquila. And it stays in tune really well. I got it yesterday, tuned it twice yesterday, played around with it a whole bunch. Today I grabbed it, it's still in tune. So that's a nice thing. Love the sustain on this. The only tuning issue I had, maybe it's a major issue, I don't know. I'm a drummer by trade, so those of you who are pros might say you're an idiot for thinking this is minor. I cannot get my G to a perfect A on that second string. I can't get it. It's close enough for me, but on my tuner, this is not registered a perfect A. It's a little sharp. I've played around with my fingering on it where it goes, and it just stays sharp no matter what. Yeah, again, this is the Kailua. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. I just couldn't find anything on it, and I really wanted to hear it before I bought it. But now that I've got it for $35, the people on Amazon that had left a review, I'd asked them some questions. They had good responses. I thought, you know what? Let's put a little something on the old internet to make it a little more easier for people to decide if they want this thing. This is perfect for a first-time ukulele person. Perfect for a long-time ukulele person who wants something to beat around and not sweat.